If I can ask, what can happen if today by chance and God forbid, Raila Amolo Odinga dies? I'm saying that because there is a point that I want to bring to the people so that they can be able to see it. Right now, William Samoei Ruto have been able to deal with the Deputy President GACHAGUA. So according to you, who is another threat in his government? Obviously, right now, if Raila Odinga can decide to withdraw his support from President William Ruto can fall. And he understands that he cannot trust Raila Amolo Odinga. So it simply means that if before the impeachment motion of the Deputy President came on the floor of the House, he had been tried to be poisoned, what made you think that Raila Odinga cannot be poisoned? Right now, let's assume that Raila Odinga has been poisoned and he have died. To whose hand will he leave his troops with? It is President William Ruto. It is if President William Ruto is able to threaten the ODM members, to threaten Kenya Kwanza members. What makes you tell now, because in the absence of Raila Odinga, that he will not threaten and coerce these members? So it simply tells you that even coming 2027, he can be able to, if Raila Odinga is the only factor on his way. And we have seen that President William Ruto, if you are standing on his way, he will sweep you away. So it simply means that now, the person now President William Ruto is about to deal with, it is not Kimani Ichung'wah, it is not Uhuru Kenyatta, former president, it is nobody else, it is Raila Amolo Odinga. And based on statistics, Raila Odinga will lose the election, the AU. And how will happen after that? It will start now, the supporters of Raila Odinga and these people, it means that now Raila Odinga will now start opposing the government or now demanding for more shares in the government. So if I was President William Ruto and I have dealt with the GACHAGUA, now is down, the next man that I can deal with is Raila Amolo Odinga, because we know what Raila Odinga does when he's on the government. Right now, you don't know whether he will withdraw his support and run in 2027. William Ruto is not a fool. He sees all these things. So what I can tell, or my message today, it is Raila Odinga should be so cautious, because Raila Odinga is now the man that President William Ruto, if I were President William Ruto, now I'll deal with Raila Amolo Odinga, because the moment he exits in the scene, it means that now I'll be commanding his troops. And if his troops fears me, if he's intimidating these men and women, if he's able to bribe them, if he's able to zero grade these members, it simply means that immediately, if today Raila Odinga can die, it simply means that he will have left these troops on William Ruto's hand. And now, it will now be seen that anybody that is fighting William Ruto in ODM is an enemy. And so, what I can say is that now, Raila Odinga, be very cautious. You have helped him to fight Rigathi Gachagua, but I'm telling you, you are the next.